Good evening to all. Now, in this particular, I should say, video of mine, I would be taking you through the slideshow for the introduction to Python. Now, in research, I know Python and its subcomponents are going to help us a lot. However, before we can start off with the programming or the advanced research techniques that we can utilize Python and proceed further with the analysis, I think first of all we should really know about little bit about Python also. Now, first and foremost, it's not Python, it's Python. So that is one correction with the pronunciation for Python is compulsory. It's not Python. It looks very weird when people start pronouncing it as Python. It is Python. Okay. So the first question that we need to understand is, do I really require Python? No, that's the question, and the answer is absolutely yes. Now, as we have seen in other research techniques and tools also, that yes, we do play with data sets. However, with machine language in hands with us, I should say, they are going to be very good friends, and we can really work with large data sets also. So that is why we require Python, similar to R, wherein we are using, I should say, big data analysis. For that purposes, we are able to use the big data. Now, derived knowledge, that's the first point, derived knowledge and insights from large data sets. Now, we can work with diversified data sets. Now, it's not just necessary that, yes, we will see later on when I'll be introducing you to certain data sets also side by side, whether we need to restrict with certain things or not. No. In machine language, especially in Python, we can work with diversified data sets to organize, process, and analyze different data sets. As we do in other languages, similarly in Python also, we are going to do the similar kind of a work. Then we have got multidisciplinary approach for the research. So it does not just, I would say, going to restrict itself to one particular domain. No, you can, like HR, or you can go with supply chain and let's say with songs, or supply chain with computers, supply chain with something else. Now, my focus more is with logistics and supply chain, and in between maybe with HR also I would be coming up. However, you will see that it's a very interesting, and from past 2 months I was literally working, and I thank some of my teachers and mentors to make me understand the basics of certain tools, and which I'll be discussing while I proceed further also. Work with mathematical models and statistical models, lay hands on visualization techniques in unique manner, and we would see, I love the visualizations that really we can work with Python, unlike the other areas. Especially there are few areas which I really like it. However, Python is one language, I would say, programming language, which really incorporates and is comfortable to work with various kinds of techniques also, and we will see as we keep coming. Work with both structured and unstructured data. Now, here we will see that the data sets that we will be talking about or referring to is not what we usually do or utilize in the traditional research areas. Now, here we will find that yes, there are a lot of differences also. Now, scenarios, for example, we can talk about e-commerce sites, healthcare services, financial risk management, fraud cases, customer retention, employee retention, then future predictions, which is something that I really liked it, employee retentions, and many other kind of analysis. I'm not just going to focus only on AHP or correlation, or let's say a simple like techniques like ANOVA. Here we can go ahead, and we have got a lot of analysis also pertaining to each and every domain. So cohort, uplift, predictive sales, marketing, optimization, linear modeling analysis. We will see as I keep going. I mean, the list is exhaustive. Now, I myself, I should say, have fallen in love with these kind of analysis, and I was literally amazed to see that yes, there are so many ways to analyze and resolve a problem that we have got, unlike the other which I keep seeing them doing, and publishing the papers with the those kind. I'm not denying that yes, it's not right. However, the era has changed. Now the time is in which we are talking about the other area, so I think I'm going to be into it, and a lot of my papers, and especially in terms of books, I have literally have taken care of it. And going forward, with help of my students, we have really emerged into IoT and AI also in Python. Along with Python, we have got ahead with that, and it's really interesting, and I'll love to see students working on these areas also side by side. Anyway, let's proceed further and see what else we have got. Now, why Python? Now, it's a simple programming language. It's not at all complicated. Like C++ and C, I find it to be too complicated. However, the moment we come to Java, the object-oriented programming languages, in the similar manner, Python is also in that way. It's much more simpler than C++ or C, the traditional, I should say, the authentic programming languages. Deals with both general and scientific computation. Now, this is fantastic. I mean, I love it. Now, especially when I go for the interviews and I just see people are still stuck up with SPSS, and they are still in the world of I should say standardized and non-standardized and everything. Now sometimes I wonder, even if they do not know, they just have picked up those words and then they are going forward. However, this is an area wherein you will see that without using that jargon, people have really have gone forward, and they are doing a lot of analysis work. Even kids are able to take care of it. So in that manner, it is very easy programming language for us. It is versatile, flexible in nature, and we will see why it is flexible. Handles highly complex mathematical processing I should say models. Now solves major issues. Now amazed to see certain areas wherein they are utilizing Python in order, and I'll show it to you later on how they have picked up certain problems when they are watching at certain things, and they have resolved it. Now that is where I want to go ahead. Now it is easy to handle and deals with both qualitative and quantitative analysis. That's the fantastic part of it, that it is not just focusing on quantitative, it incorporates even the qualitative also. Now features of Python, this is compulsory for the students to know immediately. Though it is simple and easy language, results are achieved in fewer lines, and interpretation also is much more easily understood, and it is clearly visible to them. And you need not go ahead with some rocket science and say, okay, I'm not able to understand. Just looking at it, you are able to understand what exactly is the result and how to put it into your own words and come up with the result kind of a thing, or the conclusion. Yeah. Robustic to handle complex scenarios. It's less confusion with the program. Known for its cross-platform code working in multiple environments. Now, even while I was working and laid my fingers on the keyboard and to understand and to see how well, if I'm able to do it, I'm pretty sure others are also able to take care of it. Then execution is really fast, unlike MATLAB. In MATLAB or the other softwares, I see that it's very heavy to the system, and it takes a lot. However, with programming with Python, it is not so. The memory management capability is excellent, and you will see, because you need not save it. You see, it is there in the Jupyter. The whole world can understand. There is nothing. It's absolutely transparent and honest work that you are doing it. And I'll show you how people, individuals in this particular foundation are doing it. Manages slicing, dicing, visualizations at the same time. So if someone knows Excel, they can very nicely, they know how to slice the data set, dicing the data set, and even the visualizations. Now, what kind of a thing, how the predictions are going to work, work out, how the descriptive work is taking place. All these things we can check it out very easily. Has large collection of libraries which makes our life comfortable. Now with these libraries, once I give you the introduction with the libraries, you will see that how much of analysis can be done within seconds and you are able to come up, and that's the fantastic part of it. Now uses codes from other languages like Java and C++. Now you can understand now with Python. So on one side, you can see that it is connected to the other programming languages like Java, C++, C, and everything. It is being connected out. On the other hand, we have got the research area where it's not just restricted to management or business or commerce or finance. I would say it is even for the social sciences and the traditional scientific areas also. They are able to resolve the issue, especially in pharmaceuticals, biotechnological, and I would say the biological things also. They are able to take care of these problems. Now, so that is where I'm going to end up right now, and let me come up with the other one to understand how Python had started off, and what are the various things we can know about it so that we can work with it. Till then, thanks and take care. Bye.